How to fix iPhone won't download apps after iOS 17 update issue. One of the major iOS 17 issues that many users are complaining about is the inability to download apps on iPhone. Sometimes, apps tend to hang during installation and continue loading forever. Other times, they refuse to download, for no apparent reason at all. In this troubleshooting guide, we talked about the ways to fix the annoying apps won't download on iPhone issue with iOS 17. So, if you can't download apps on your iOS 17 device and are looking for easy ways to fix the issue, we have the solution. Please note, the solutions in this article apply to all devices supported by iOS 17 including iPhone 14, iPhone 13, iPhone 12, iPhone 11, iPhone XR, iPhone XS, and iPhone XS Max. There are several reasons why apps won't download on your iPhone running iOS 17. However, there are as many, or maybe more, methods you can use to fix the issue as well. In this article we will take a look at all these fixes to download apps on iPhone running iOS 17. In addition, we will also take a look at some of the reasons why this problem arises in the first place. Why won't apps download on iPhone in iOS 17? Although fixing an iPhone that can't download apps is fairly simple, the causes cannot be easily diagnosed. Poor internet connection, App Store rules, simple software bugs, or issues with your Apple ID or iPhone settings could be the cause. Instead of providing a list of causes here, each solution below provides some background information about the problem. One simple explanation as to why you cannot download apps in iOS 17 is that there is not enough storage space on your iPhone. 16 ways to fix iPhone apps not downloading in iOS 17, 2022. There are several ways to fix an iPhone that fails or freezes while trying to download apps. If apps won't download on your iOS 17 device, try these fixes in this order. 1. Make sure you have a strong Wi-Fi or mobile data connection. If you can't download apps on your iOS 17 device, you should start by checking your connection. In some cases, this is the cause of download issues. No Wi-Fi or mobile data connection means no downloads because your iPhone won't connect to the App Store. You may be able to resolve issues by checking your data connection. This applies whether you're using Wi-Fi or mobile data. Connect your device to a Wi-Fi network and test your internet connection by streaming a video on YouTube. If you're using cellular data to download apps, make sure it's turned on and the signal is strong. Make sure you enable the App Store to use cellular data in your settings as well. Go to Settings, Cellular. Scroll down to the list of apps and launch the App Store. Then go to Settings, App Store. Tap App Downloads and choose whether you want your iPhone to ask for permission before downloading apps that are larger than 200 megabytes. 2. Check your storage space. Apps may not download on your iOS 17 device because there simply isn't enough space to download the entire app. Typically, you'll receive a notification if your storage capacity is low when you try to download. However, to check if you have enough storage space available, go to Settings, General greater than iPhone storage to see how much free space you have and take a look at which apps are using the most. You may also want to free up some space by uninstalling unused apps or deleting old photos and videos that you've backed up elsewhere. 3. Update your Apple ID details. Even if you only download free apps from the App Store, you still need to have valid payment information and contact details associated with your Apple ID. The payment details in your account may have expired, so you should check if you need to update them. Update your Apple ID details from the iPhone Settings app. Go to Settings and tap Your Name at the top of the screen. Click Payment and Shipping to view your payment information. Finally, Tap Add Payment Method to add a payment method, or use Edit to modify your existing methods. Also make sure to check the Apple ID you're using. If you're having trouble updating an app in iOS 17, the problem might be the Apple ID you're using. When you download an app, it's associated with the Apple ID you're signed into at the time. If you change the Apple ID you use, apps associated with the old ID can't be updated. Sign in to other Apple IDs you've used to update apps. 4. Change the date and time. Incorrect date and time settings may prevent your iOS 17 device from downloading apps. Apple periodically checks the date and time of your iPhone to sync it with the App Store. If there is any discrepancy between the device time and Apple servers, it may cause issues with the App Store. The easiest way to solve this problem is to have your iPhone automatically set the date and time so that it is always correct. Go to Settings, General, Date and Time. Turn on the Assign Automatically option. 5. Turn off content and privacy restrictions. Content and privacy restrictions on your iPhone let you restrict settings, apps, or features to keep the device safe for kids. However, these same limitations explain why you can't download new apps in iOS 17. To modify your restrictions, go to Settings, Screen Time, Content and Privacy Restrictions. If prompted, enter your screen time passcode, which may be different from the standard passcode you use to unlock your iPhone. Turn off all content and privacy restrictions at the top of the screen or change the following setting. Tap iTunes and App Store purchases. Install apps. Select Allow to enable installation of applications. 6. Pause and resume the app download. Sometimes, if your iOS 17 device can't download apps, all you have to do to fix the problem is pause the download, and then resume it again. You can do this from the home screen on your device. While the app is downloading, it should appear on your home screen as a dark app icon with a progress circle in the middle. Tap it to pause the download, which will cause the pause icon to appear. Wait a few seconds, then tap it again to resume the download. Alternatively, tap and hold the app icon to bring up the Quick Actions menu. You can choose to pause the download or resume the download from this menu as well. Alternatively, you have the option to select Download Priority from the Quick Actions menu. This is a good idea if your iPhone is downloading other content as well, since it prioritizes that app above all other downloads. 7. Make sure to download one app at a time. Make sure to download one app at a time on your iOS 17 device. Although this may not seem like a straightforward solution to fix iOS 17 app download issue, it is something you should keep in mind. If the internet connection is not very strong, downloading many applications at once may fail. 8. Sign out of the App Store, then sign in again. An iOS 17 device that can't download apps may indicate that something is wrong with your Apple ID. If the connection between your iPhone and the Apple App Store is lost, signing out and signing back in may fix the problem. When you sign out of the App Store, it cancels any app downloads in progress. After logging in again, you have to download the app from the App Store again. To log out of the App Store, go to Settings greater than your name ***. Tap Media and Purchases, then choose Sign Out from the pop-up menu. Confirm that you want to log out. Now tap Media and Purchases again and sign in with your Apple ID. 9. Restart the App Store app. If your iOS 17 device can't download apps, you may need to force quit the app. There may be a bug in the app that is causing problems with downloads, and the only way to get it back on track is to force close it. Forced shutdown kills the activity process and allows it to start over with the correct processes. If iOS 17 downloads aren't working, force closing the App Store may reset it to allow downloads. First, swipe up from the bottom of the screen to display the app switcher. Then swipe the App Store from the top of the screen to close it. 10. Restart your iPhone. If you still can't download apps on your iPhone running iOS 17 after trying the above solutions, you'll need to restart your device to get things working again. There may be a temporary malfunction of the operating system or a software component. A restart usually resolves these issues. Press and hold the side button along with either volume button. When prompted, swipe to turn off your iPhone. Wait 30 seconds after turning it off before pressing the side button again to turn it back on. 11. Delete the app, then download it again. If the above fixes don't solve the problem, you may need to delete the half-downloaded app and download it again from scratch. If you've never used the app before, you have nothing to lose by doing so. However, if you're trying to update an app instead of downloading it for the first time, deleting it may also delete any data you've saved in the app. You should back up your iPhone before deleting apps to protect your data. When you want to delete an app from your iPhone, tap and hold the app icon on the home screen. In the Quick Actions menu that appears, tap Delete App, then confirm that you want to delete the app. After deleting an app, restart your iPhone and download it again from the App Store. 12. Make sure the app is compatible. Sometimes, you can't download or install an app because it's not compatible with your iOS 17 device. This can happen when the app depends on a piece of hardware that your iPhone doesn't have, or when the app developer stops supporting older versions of iOS. Open the App Store and find the app you want to download. View app details and scroll down to the info section. Next to compatibility, the App Store lists whether this app should work on your iPhone or not. Click the drop-down arrow to view more information about application compatibility. If an app isn't working with your device, you may need to update iOS on your iPhone to the latest version available. This is a good idea even if the app is compatible, since iOS updates often fix bugs for problematic programs. 13. iOS System Update. If apps are still stuck during the downloading process on your iOS 17 device, update the software on your iPhone. Outdated software may be in the way. You can update iOS by going to Settings, General, Software Update. If an update is available, click Download and install. 14. Reset network settings. No solution yet? Try resetting network settings to troubleshoot any network-related issues that may be preventing apps from downloading on your iPhone running iOS 17. Open the Settings app on your iPhone greater than General, Transfer or Reset iPhone. Reset network settings. 15. Reset iPhone settings. Errors sometimes stem from low-level settings. You can't always see or fix these settings individually, but iOS gives you a way to reset all settings. Doing so will not erase your data, but it can solve these types of issues. Go to Settings, General, Transfer or Reset iPhone. Reset all settings. 16. Get help from Apple. If you've tried all these steps and your iOS 17 device still won't download apps, you need help from the experts at Apple. You can get support online or by phone at Apple's website, or book an appointment at the Genius Bar at your local Apple store for further assistance. Easily solve the problem of apps not downloading in iOS 17. Here you are. So, these are the most effective ways to troubleshoot apps won't download in iOS 17 issue. Hopefully the problem is behind you now. As always, we'd love to hear about your feedback and the hack that helped you fix the issue. Moreover, if you find any other effective solution missing from this troubleshooting guide, be sure to mention it as well.